Aye, we part two. My memory, my memory ran out, so I need to delete some crap. When I upload them, I need to remember to delete them and delete them out the deleted bit and all the rest of it. So that's the basics, guys. I was just talking about kit for exposed places and novices and people that are absolutely new to it, first timers buying ice axes and crampons. Everybody's got the right to do everything, but please consider your level and your safety, and consider your ability. Don't take these places lightly. You need to carry some amount of kit to go up here successfully and enjoy and safely. Be prepared if you do injure yourself and you are alone. You could have a long night. You don't just get to ring mountain rescue and they come 30 minutes later in a helicopter with the heaters on. You could be out there for 12 hours. You could be out there for 2 days. The chopper could be busy elsewhere. Other teams could be out. You don't know what's going on elsewhere. They will prioritise you. If you've got kit and if you're okay and you've just got a bust ankle, they'll look at everything. Weather, what have you got? Well, I've got a sleeping bag and a Gore-Tex outer. So they'll be like, right, we're going to need to prioritise you down the list. We've got 3 or 4 people stuck elsewhere with nothing. So you could be out there for 10 hours. Make it comfortable. Have something to heat food. Have food, have fluids, have gel sachets, have chocolate, have a spare phone battery, have kit available, because one day you might need it. It's very, very important. So I hate hearing, after reading how stressed the mountain rescue teams get and the peril that they put themselves in, I think it's madness that people just continually ignore that and think, oh, it'll never happen to us. Literally 26 people taken off the Ben the other day who probably thought to a person that it wouldn't happen to them. If they followed someone up who they thought was experienced or who's told them they were experienced, or it could have been a guide, something somewhere's went wrong. I'll find out and I'll maybe do a wee update on this, but something somewhere's went really wrong. 20-30 people should not be getting into trouble like that. So something's really happened. And it's quite catastrophic. It resulted in a death. One guy, 28-year-old, I think, a male, lost his life. That's avoidable. It's very, very avoidable. So keep yourself fit. You're going 3-4 hours up some of these climbs, 5-6 hours sometimes, depending on the walk in. You've got the same roughly back down again. So what you think's going to be a walk in the park and you've got, 2 cans of Coke and a Mars bar, you could be in for a 13-hour day, 14-hour day at elevation with extreme weather coming in. That's a lot. It's a lot to think about and it's a lot to prepare for, and it comes with experience. If anybody leaves a message and they ask me, I will get back to you. I'm good at getting back on the comments, as busy as it gets. I'll always try and set people right, so that you do enjoy your trip and you do get to go out again, because it is very addictive and it is very good for the mind, it's good for the soul, it's good for your fitness, and it once you've bought the right kit, it costs very little to maintain. Good kit will last years. A backpack, you'll get 10 years out of a backpack. You'll get 10 years out of a good Gore-Tex jacket if you look after it correctly. Buy the right kit and buy it one time only. Your under kit, your socks, good socks will last you years if you buy merino socks or Bridgedales, or there's so many good brands now and they're so well constructed that they'll last for years. You're literally laying the money out one time, unless you're unlucky enough to lose an item. But look after your kit, you won't lose anything. I don't lose kit. I don't lose kit. Never lost kit in the military. I don't lose kit now. The only thing that does wear out is phones and batteries and stuff like that, but you maintain that, you get on top of it. Replace when it's needed. Good quality head torch, they don't cost the world at all. And buy a couple and have a little emergency one. I've always got one on my thigh. In fact, look, as we sit here and speak, it's a cheap £5 one out Decathlon, and it's got a curve for your head, so it actually sits against my thigh like so, in that little pocket, and it is there day and night. I literally walk around with it, because when you're out at night if you go and grab water out of a stream, or you need a pee, you throw your head torch on, and then your hands are free to do what you're doing. You don't want to be holding a phone with one hand or a torch in your mouth. It's inconvenient. Make your life easy. Get your head torch. If you're sleeping out and you're in a tent, you'll be sleeping with a head torch on anyway. And a little micro light like this little silver one, which is fully adjustable, you know, that will literally stick around my head like so, you know, and it's there, and it's adjustable. If I'm writing, it's pointing down that way, and you know, if I'm walking or if I'm at a burn, I can tilt it any way I like. It's fully adjustable. It weighs nothing. Probably lucky if it weighs 20 or 30 grams, and it lasts for ages. And you know, you can put it out the road if you're sleeping and, you know, you just want it out the road or whatever, and there it is. And that is always with me. I've always got a couple of head torches, because I take that, I know how easier their life that they make you. They make everything easier instead of trying to use phone batteries and stuff. Preserve your phone battery. Use the light in a phone as an absolute last resort. Preserve your battery life. Get into the habit of doing the other things and not going to your phone and stuff like that. It is a phone. When you're out there, it is an aid. It's a tool. It's an emergency aid. It's not for scanning social media and sitting, you know, because the battery goes, you're snookered. Then you have to actually think outside the box. So skills are important. Enjoy the hills, enjoy everything about them, but get it right. Don't make silly, fatal mistakes that could cost you your life when you don't have to. This can be as enjoyable as you like, or it can be, you know, detrimental to your health. One thing I also meant to say, guys, is something I carry and use year round, and you may laugh, but I've got a fair complexion and I get scalped by the sun. I wear Factor 50 year round. Why? I'll tell you why. I want to preserve my skin. I want to look after myself, and I do burn very easily. Even in the winter, I can get burnt in January. Some people will laugh. Probably the Celt in me. And that's a really good quality one. It's Australian. And I love it. It's brilliant. And you basically just forehead, nose, cheeks, you know, backs of your ears, tops of your ears, keep on top of it, because that just squishes, and then just get it everywhere. And if you're, you know, backs of your hands. But I feel if I'm out all day and I'm exposed, say I'm climbing up, this side takes a doing, and I believe that it fatigues me. The sun definitely, although it bursts me with energy, it also inadvertently fatigues you, because at night time you've been burnt. It's threw a lot of moisture out you, it's dehydrated you. So with that, the difference is very noticeable for me, because I don't feel anywhere near as fatigued, because I've got a protective layer in my face. So sun cream, Factor 50, total sunblock, every month of the year. People will laugh if you like. Laugh if you like, guys. My battery's about to go, so I need to charge. Laugh if you like. Get Factor 50. I absolutely recommend it, and I don't go out without it on. So when anybody sees me in a lay-by or starting to climb down that, it isn't oil of Uley or, you know, any of the beauty products. It's sunblock. Everybody is free to wear sunscreen. Thank you. Enjoy your day and enjoy your weekends.